guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about things you need to know before moving into Saudi Arabia. I moved to Saudi Arabia a year ago. Considering having stayed here for 1 and 10 months, I feel I'm much qualified to talk about what it's actually like to live in Saudi Arabia. The thing is, Saudi Arabia is a very conservative country. Most of the time, men and women are segregated. I remember my first day landing in SA. I was really astonished because of their culture. First of all, you need to understand that culture shock is real, my friends. Culture shock is very real, and if you've never been to any other country for the first time and you've just gone to a new country whereby everything is totally different from what you are used to, you'll suffer from homesick, that's for sure. And this is an experience that I guess everyone out there always gets. So my first arrival here, it was a little bit shock to me because back at home we are used to being free. Like women, we are just free, we dress the way we want. But here it's a different case whereby you need to put on a bio. It doesn't matter how much sexy you have dressed, how professional you have dressed, how modest you are, but out of all that, you must have a bio on, the black attire. And for women, you must cover your hair. Women are not allowed to just walk anyhowly with uncovered hair. This is their culture. And I feel privileged that for non-natives here, we are allowed to just cover our hair but not cover our face, like put the niqab thing. But Saudian women must put on niqabs, the black attire that they cover themselves, their faces. It's prohibited for them to. So you might find it very weird if this is the first time you're arriving to Saudi Arabia. And for sure, that made me so much intrigued because I never had such an experience back in Kenya. But with due time, you just adapt to everything. You adapt to their food, whereby here the staple food is rice. While back at home we are used to ugali and sukuma wiki. Here it's always rice, chicken. If it's not rice, chicken, it's rice, meat. That is their staple food here. So when you are preparing to come to Saudi Arabia, you must psychologically and mentally be prepared too. Having in mind that this is a Muslim denominated country, you must also be prepared not to find a huge number of Christians around here. Not only that, there are no churches in this country because it's a denominated Muslim country. Obviously, the worship places are only mosque. Not to forget that only men are allowed to go to the mosques. Women are not going to the mosque, not unless it's during Ramadan, which there is an occasion whereby women go to pray in the mosque. And this goes to mostly elderly women. I don't know about the young women. Yeah, so the women, they do their prayers, they held their prayers in their homes. But for men, they have to go to the mosque to pray. Prayers are really valued in this country. So there's a time in a day they pray like eight times, I guess. So that's something that I got it so interesting, whereby I didn't expect that. Another thing is that in this country is a very beautiful country, and due to geographical niche, we know that Middle East is a desert country, but The country is very well organized. They have very good infrastructure, be it roads, be it houses, schools. They have done their job very well. Parks, everything is absolutely perfect. What is weird is that whenever they want to go out, everything is done. Mostly like parties, meeting friends, meeting relatives, they do it during the late hours, that is during at night, is when going for shopping, doing a lot of errands they do at night. That doesn't mean that during the day no business is going on. No, mostly people move in and out during the night. Why? Because during the day it's very hot, and when it's very hot, obviously it's disturbing just to move it from one point to another. So you find that most people in Saudi Arabia who are not working class, they just stay at home. They oftenly sleep during the day, and during the night they're awake. And that is the routine here. If they ain't going to jobs, they sleep during the day and go home and go to do their errands during the night. When I say that this country, it's a segregated country, whereby I mean that women and men are not allowed to mingle together like any other country, whereby we can have a talk, sit down. Both genders, no. In Saudi Arabia, that is abomination. It can never happen. Anything like that, it's considered like unlawful here, and there is a price for that. So in Saudi, women do their things their way and men do their things their way. For instance, if there is a party, women do parties as women, men do parties as men. There is no day they will mingle together and do a party together, not unless it's a family. What do I mean by family? Not extended family, no. Family, nuclear family, I guess I'm right here. So, and there are no clubbings here. Mostly are hotels and restaurants, no clubs around here. Remember, this is a Muslim denominated country, and also there is no meat pork. So when you are so much in love in eating pork, know that when you arrive here, no pork. So for instance, there is this family that the daughter was wedding, and unfortunately what I felt that was weird is that everything was done separately. Like the wedding took place, yes, but women had their own reception and men had their own reception. Everything was flowing, yes, and I was there like wondering, when will I see the groom? Cause how do they even do it? I really waited until I didn't see anything happening. So after the reception is when the bride had to go and meet the groom. Then they go for the photo shoot. So up to date, I don't understand how their wedding is conducted. That's for the truth. But know that weddings here are done separately. Women in their own receptions and men they have their own reception. You also need to know that in Saudi there are two seasons. There is winter season and summer season. The winter season starts from November till April. Then the summer season starts from May till around October. Like right now, we are approaching the winter season. And my friend, when I tell you it's winter, it's very cold here. Though there is no snow, we don't experience snow here, but the 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 weather, it's always very extreme during winter. May also summer, it's very hot. Actually, during summer, you can't do without ACs in the house. Like, you need, you can't survive here without AC. So climate here, it's very, both winter and summer, it's always extreme to an extent that you just adapt to it. Not unlike home, where we are used to the moderate temperatures, you know. So you have to prepare yourself also in terms of weather. Yeah, see you next time in my next video. Thank you.